football is a funny thing. One day you can be up there, and the other day you can be down there. Now, right now, I'm up there. Arsenal are playing beautiful football. We've got the greatest striker up front. It's flowing. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's formations. It's tactics. Then there's Man United and there's Everton. Now, there's a ceiling, guys. So don't worry. The only way is up. Well, we're going to be talking about that on today's show. Yes! We're back for the second season. Yes, we're back for the second episode. This is the Mullet Show on FTV Sports.
Never give up on us. Now we're on the road to you. Right now, all our dreams can be made, and we'll be kings of football again. England! England!
Yeah, England. Yeah. All right, guys. It's a pleasure to have two new faces on the show, which is great. Welcome, Colm, who is from the FTB family. Literally sent him a message about half an hour ago. He's like, yeah, I'm bang on that, mate. How you doing, Colm?
Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. It's the weekend, so can't wait.
Good stuff. It's a pleasure to have you on, mate. And then my brother from another mother, Matthew Delaney. How you doing today, mate?
Very well, man. All good. Thank you.
He's got it, and what I love about you boys is you're representing. You know, you've got your shirts on, you've got your colours, you're still proud, and that's what it's all about. So as we do on the Mullet, we're just gonna go through some cool stuff, and you know, we're gonna start with headbutts. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. The Nunez headbutt. Okay. So, what is a perfect headbutt? Like, because I always thought, you know, like perfect head, you get your head right back and you really get in there. Yeah, they call it a Glasgow kiss, I believe. Right. But what is it with Premier League players? I mean, they just can't seem to headbutt, can they, Colm? What do you think about the headbutts
Well,
in the Premier League?
The headbutts in Premier League are pathetic, aren't they? I mean, if I love when a Premier League players to come up to me in the street and try and headbutt me, I just look at them and be like, "What are you doing?"
It's almost like they're grazing their heads. It's almost like a look of love.
It's a-
Matthew,
it's a-
have you ever headbutted anyone?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Probably you.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I am definitely worth a headbutt. Any good Everton headbutts down the way?
Do you know what? Like, we had Duncan Ferguson. Obviously, of course, like the man, the myth, the legend. But I don't think he ever headbutted anyone. He certainly punched someone on the pitch a few times. But he never headbutted anyone. I'm actually quite surprised to learn that. You know, it's mad.
But the thing is, you reckon if he was going to headbutt someone, he would do it properly. Well, Carl, Man United headbutts, any good ones in there?
No, I think United players are more recognised for the flying kicks into the crowd.
But you could have had one there, Colm. You could have said Nicky Butt. Oh, yes, there we go. That one's for free. Okay, so obviously this was Nunez's headbutt. I mean, even looking at the picture, it doesn't even look like he's headbutting him, does it? It looks like Anderson is biting his head. What's all that about? Also, I'd like to know what like Matthew, what do you think Anderson said to Nunez to provoke him to do the headbutt?
I've seen the highlights of the game, and I don't think it was that. I just think he had him in his pocket, to be honest. And your man just couldn't take it. I guess he got frustrated. He played him like a fiddle. It looks like didn't say nothing to him. Just played him like a fiddle. And then now it looks like this is from that picture, because I've seen this before, and I was like, thinking to myself, that's not a proper headbutt. Like that picture looks like he's like eating him like a Uruguayan toffee apple. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what he looks like. But nah, man, like I think he just had him in his pocket. He couldn't take it. Do you know what I mean? He wants to. This is his Anfield debut, innit? So he wants to impress, and he got rinsed. Like, so that's it.
I think that's the quote of the show already. Uruguayan toffee apple. Was that what you said? That
Uruguayan toffee apple. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Hey,
Calm, what do you think? What do you think Anderson said to him, or do you think he just got wound up like Matthew said?
Nah, I reckon he just got wound up. But I mean, looking at that picture, if you take the look of him biting the top of his head out of the picture, that is pretty much the picture of when my girlfriend comes in for a cuddle because she's like 4 foot odd. I'm 5'10", and we're about that height. So I think that's what it is. You can see his arms are coming up as well to wrap around Nunez.
I like that as well. I'm pretty sure my wife's headbutted me before. Well, she's watching right now, so she can comment on that. Onaluke 007, he's in the house. He said it wasn't a headbutt. Well, according to the ref, it was. But I guess that's what we're saying, isn't it? It's that a headbutt in the Premier League ain't a real headbutt. So I was looking at, I mean, what do we think the most famous headbutt was? Colm, what do you think is the most famous headbutt in football history?
It's got to be Zidane, surely.
Boom, got it. Got the picture and everything. Even made it large. But the thing is with that headbutt, it looks more like a ram because he's headbutting him in. It's a headbutt. You got to headbutt him in the head, surely.
Just as long as your head's making reasonable force, I think you're all right. And I mean, that's med reasonable force.
you know what's funny? Like you've managed to capture a moment where it looks like when you go on YouTube and you see those like photoshops to get people to click on videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it looks like they put people together. You've got like just before the impact, it looks like you photoshopped that in. But like, yeah, man, that was wild. I remember watching that live and I was like, Jesus Christ, did that just happen?
He did get sent off for that, didn't he?
He was in his final ever match, wasn't it? Madness.
No,
What a way to go
just
out.
so
Like.
you know, I do have the source at the bottom there, just in case anyone says anything. I still don't know these rules about showing pictures and videos, but I mean, yeah, that was probably the greatest headbutt. Did they win that game?
No, they lost that game, innit? On penalties.
On pens. Imagine if
Yeah.
he had taken the pen. Do you think this is a similar situation, Colm, that he just wound him up?
Well, if you believe things, he said something to him, didn't he, as you were walking away?
That was one of those.
Yeah,
One of those.
he didn't appreciate it.
Another Cantona moment.
Do you know what he said?
What?
Am I allowed to say that?
If it's a bit too out there, no. But
no,
I mean,
okay, then I'll stop.
you can skate around it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was colourful. It was colourful anyway.
It was colourful, yeah.
Yeah. So a bit like the Cantona one, that was colourful as well. I guess in those situations, you just got to keep you cool. That's what I would have done. I mean, this next one I didn't even know happened. I mean, does that even picture make any sense to you?
I can't imagine Lionel Messi like squaring up to anybody.
Yeah. But apparently he headbutted the guy after as Yanga Mabiwa, I think, in 2015. Lost his temper with Messi in the Champions League bout and leaned his head in towards that. That's a clever one on headbutts. He leaned it in. It's the old lean in, but it didn't go down well with Messi, who responded by throwing his head at his much taller opponent before grabbing him by the throat. Love that. The pair were broken up, standing in the peacemaker, and Messi remarkably didn't get sent off. I mean, I'll tell you what, if he was an Arsenal player, he would have definitely got sent off for that. Did you ever think that Messi would headbutt anyone, Matthew?
What I want to know is where they got the stepladder from to stand up, because he's like, what, 5'6", something like that. I can't imagine him actually like, what's that? You know, can't imagine it.
But he had him by the throat as well, and he didn't get sent off. What's all that about?
If the face fits, man. You know what I mean? What can I say? You know, some people don't get sent off. Like, it just is what it is.
If that was Roy Keane, Colm, would he got sent off?
If it was Roy Keane, he would have got sent off 100%, and then he probably would have, as he was getting escorted down the tunnel, gone at a couple of other players on the way down as well.
There you go. That's what we loved about those old school players. The same with Vieira. So I feel like we kind of got into the mythology of headbutts there. I feel like we've covered new ground. Just in case you're watching, this is the FTB Mullet Show. If you're watching, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can get notifications for our next show. My wife, we have headbutted by accident when going in for a kiss. So romantic. I love that, Hazel. And there you go. So I have headbutted my wife before. Right. the bit we've all been looking forward to. Matthew, tell us about Everton this season, mate. Are you worried?
I am, of course, man. I don't think it's Everton this season. I think it's Everton over the past couple of years. Let's put it that way. Like, you read the statistics, and it's like obviously the money been spent in the Premier League and who's the league table of money spent and net spend and all that. And then you've got Everton pretty much near the top. Like, I think we spent 600 million quid, which is like
And
half a billion quid.
What players did you spend that on? I'm always intrigued.
Oh man, I couldn't
We'll
tell
go
you.
through them and we'll tell them which ones were good and which ones were
So
bad.
look, you're ranging from illustrious names like Yannick Bolasie, Morgan
Whatever happened?
Schneiderlin. Yannick Bolasie,
Schneiderlin.
Schneiderlin,
Useless, he
Bolasie,
was.
Schneiderlin.
Sigurdsson as well. Did you have Sigurdsson?
Careful now.
Well, I'm just saying
Careful.
that you did
Careful.
sign him.
We did sign him. Yeah, he's our record signing.
Oh no.
I know. Yeah. So we've got who else we got? I couldn't tell you, man. But basically, like, we're in a situation where we have starting this weekend. We don't have we have one recognised striker. We spent 600 million
Rondon.
quid. Rondon. Better
Yeah.
call Sal. Yeah, bring him
He
in.
was useless before he came to you. Let's be
He
honest. I mean,
was.
how many goals did he score? He was at Newcastle, right?
He was a bit of a beast at West Brom for a bit. I
Was it
think.
West Brom?
No, he was at West Brom, and then he went to Newcastle.
Oh,
and then
so I
he-
got it right.
Yeah, you got
Sorry.
it right. Yeah.
There's one
And
thing we
then-
know about the Mullet Show is no research. No research.
And then he went to China.
Oh, he went to China.
Yeah, and then he came to us. We signed him from like some Chinese team.
Always promising when you're signing players from China.
Oh yeah, always promising, man. It is an untapped resource. So
I mean, I don't think there's ever been a player that's come back from China and done all right. Actually, there
No,
might have been one. There was definitely
Who?
one, maybe for Man United. I think there was a Man United player who went to China. No, maybe. I might be making that up. What do you think of Frank Lampard?
I like him, to be honest, man. I think he's like the only manager that's like come in and like connected with fans properly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because we had Benitez, who was just like, don't know what was going on there. Don't know how we brought him in. Ancelotti was always a bit arm's length. Same with Koeman. Marco Silva, similar thing. He was always
Did it
at
not
arm's length.
upset you though with those managers that they were like, oh, like when a better bird comes along, they're like, "Might see you later, love. I'm going with this younger model," which is kind of a bit like,
Nah, man, look, you kind of get it, like, because the club's a mess, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? It just is. Like I said, you can't spend 600 million quid and have like Salomon Rondon up front. It's like that doesn't compute. So I don't blame him for legging it, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, I'm stuck with it. Otherwise, I'd
how
leg
many
it as well.
goals has Rondon scored for you?
He had one, okay, but I think it went in off his shin. So it was
Right,
more
I'm
like
telling you now, right? Now we've said this, Rondon hat trick. Who have Everton got this weekend?
Forest.
Forest. Well, Rondon hat trick on the cards. Honestly, I might put a bet on it just because I feel
Well,
like
I'm
it's due
open
a
to.
goal.
Half of them don't even know each other. They're just like, who's this guy? You signed him as well? Oh my god, I didn't recognize him.
He's
Hey,
from China.
yeah,
So-
he's from China. No, they don't sign anyone from China, man. No one does that apart from us.
I mean, let's be honest. If you don't get a result against Forest, things aren't looking very good, are they, bro?
No, alarm bells be ringing, man. Like, let's be honest, like it's pretty bad, like even now. But everyone's trying to put a positive spin on it because we only got beat 1-0 by Chelsea and we only got beat 2-1 by Aston Villa. Even though we haven't scored this season, our only goal, ironically, is an own goal by Luca Dean, who we let him go in January. So
Well, you
I
got
guess
to know.
I guess it counts,
got to know.
right?
You got to know if you're good if you're depending on other players to score own
Yeah.
goals for you. And it looks like Gordon.
Thanks for
might
that
be
one,
up.
Luca. Thanks for that one, Luca. If you're watching,
But Rondon's back,
Appreciate it.
so
Yeah,
Rondon
Rondon's
is
back,
back. But we'll don't worry. We're going to go over Everton Forest in the weekend preview. Yeah. So let's go to a happier side. Colm, Man United. What the fuck?
Mate, if I had the answer, I'd be in charge at Man United.
Like,
Honestly.
so I was on my bike, do a bit of cycling, weather's nice, right? And I have those earbuds in, right? And I'm listening to like a podcast, and these earbuds are really good because they'll go da 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 FTV Sports from WhatsApp, and there was about a 20-minute part of my journey where I just getting hit, and I was going, oh, Man United must be 1-0 down, and I got off my bike because I got a puncture, funny enough. I looked at it and it was 4-0. How were you feeling at that point?
Trust me, I saw the first goal and then I missed the second, third, and fourth because of how quick they were. I was watching the game and I got up because I had to go and do something in the kitchen. And by the time I came back, I saw it was 4-0. I was like, what's just happened? I don't understand. I'm sat there going, what's going on? Well, it's not even that it's Brentford. It's like, how have we conceded 3 goals in the space of like the 20 minutes I've been gone?
Now, I've never watched a match with you, Carl, but I mean, I know how I would be in that. I'd probably be punching door frames and stuff like that, which I've done before, but I've tried and channel that out. Were you punching door frames?
Well, I wasn't punching door frames. Unfortunately,
something happened.
Yes, unfortunately, my PlayStation 4 control pad was located next to my hand.
The PlayStation. No, you never go things that are expensive. That's why you go for the door frames.
Yeah, but the door frame's at the other end of the room. This was right next to me, and I just picked it up and launched it all the way over there in the other side of the room, and it shattered into a million pieces against the wall.
That's another, 60 quid on a new one?
Yeah, give or take. So United are costing me not only misery, but financially as well.
Oh, mate, I feel bad for you now. I feel bad, but we've all been there. I've
got nothing left in my house.
Yeah?
It's all just fucking in bits. Yeah, everyone's just in bits.
Do you have a PlayStation
These
4?
days. Used to. Chuck got the window left. Yeah.
We're gonna have to set up a GoFundMe
Everton will
page.
do that to you. Everton will do that to you. So I'll give you some tips.
Yes. What are the tips then? Don't throw them. Don't throw anything.
No, just be somewhere else. Like if you value anything in your house, just don't watch Everton
Door
or
frames.
United these days. Door frames, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Door frames are safe. They're hard.
Do you know what? I'm doing? Yeah, I'm going to San Francisco, right next month, and I've done this thing. I'm gonna go and watch a game with a load of American lads in San Francisco, and I'm just gonna rock up and they'll be like, "Woo, football!" And I'm
They're Everton fans.
Yeah.
Wow.
San Francisco Evertonians, yeah. So we'll see how that one goes. But I think kind of funny feeling they're gonna be like, these scouts dudes, they're just like hardcore, you know? Like fucking like, because I'll just be there like, this is shit. This is terrible.
When you're ripping down one of the screens and throwing it out the bar at the front of the window, and be like,
it's like 8:30 in the morning as well over there, and I'll be there like, oh, this is fucking shit. This is shit. Anyway,
Colm, have you replaced your PlayStation control pad yet? Did you get a wired one because they're a bit cheaper?
No, I've got a wireless one. I've got another wireless one. Yeah. But that is getting put away on Monday. It's getting put far away.
Wow. And you know what though? I got a £5 free bet and I put it on Man United to win. I've just got a funny thing. You might be, you just need that statement win, or is that just baloney? Is it baloney?
Yeah, you're right. We need a statement win, but I don't think it's coming until 2026.
I don't know. Look, Carl, all I would say is the season started, I was punching door frames left, right, and centre. Don't touch the Xbox remote because they're so expensive, can't afford a new one. But the door frames were getting a battering this time last year. And look, we got Europa League, so it's not all that bad. Oh, yeah. I'll be there. Can't wait. But guys, like, let's go to the weekend's fixtures. All right. So we'll start with you, Matthew. Right. Everton versus Forest. What are we thinking? What I like to do with these, because I'm a bit of like a statistician, I like to bet in that. I want the score.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to go score first? What team? You don't really have to give me the players, but if you want to put in a player, it's a bonus.
I'm going to stick in a player.
So how is it going to go? How's it going to go?
I've got a feeling that we might edge it, and I'll tell you why. Just because Forest have signed so many players, I'm just hoping that they haven't figured out a formula yet. You know what I mean? So I hope that
they just beat West Ham though.
Yeah. But don't talk about that, man. You gotta have a little bit of faith. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at me. You know what I mean? I've gotta have something. Give me something. I mean, I reckon
Okay.
I'll come and edge it 2-1, and I think first goal, Solomon Rondon, big Sal. I'm telling you,
Rondon. And it's what,
Rondon.
and are they gonna get the equaliser?
Yeah, I think we'll scrape a winner towards the end of the game. I've got a feeling, and I've got a
Love.
feeling it'll be Anthony Gordon. To get the
Anthony
winner.
Gordon on his way to Chelsea, but maybe has he scored a goal yet for the club?
Do you know what? He scored 4 goals last season, right? And like all those goals, if you watch them,
Paula.
all of them. I know you tell me about it. It's a 10 million quid a goal bargain. But anyway, like your man, literally, like all the goals have come in. They're all deflections, and they've all kind of came in just off like his shin and stuff. I don't think he scored like a proper goal yet. So look, I mean, I'm hoping he'll put one away tomorrow, and then that'll be an extra 5
Is it
mil on his
tomorrow?
transfer fee.
It's today, Friday. Fucking hell, I thought it
Yeah,
was
man.
Thursday. Brilliant. Okay. So we're thinking 2-1. Rondon first goal. They get an equaliser. Squeaky bum time. Gordon off his arse in the back of the back of the net. 2-1. There we
100%,
go.
man.
Right. I'm going to put a bet on this. So yeah, hopefully it comes in. I bet big. So a pound a time. It's going to be.
Don't blame me though if it doesn't come off, because Everton are pretty.
I mean, I'm coming to your wedding in 2 weeks, so you can give me that pound back if I do.
Are you taking a pound on it? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, yeah.
All right, Cole. The big one of the weekend. Man United. Well, it's not even the weekend. It's on Monday. Oh, fucking hate Monday night games as well. Man United, Liverpool. What are we thinking?
I'm hoping for a United win, but the realist in me, I think we're going to get another slapping.
Pounding.
Yeah.
Round a pound.
I could see it being 4 or 5-0.
Come.
I can.
Where's the positivity, bruv?
Where is it? The positivity.
Yeah,
it's where my control pad ended up, in bits on floor somewhere.
But we told you, Colm. We told you about the control pads. You just get them out. You put them, you lock them in a box so you can't, and you go for the door frames. There you go. Just pound that door frame a bit.
Okay, so I'll be optimistic then. The United fan inside of me will come out. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1 United.
That's what I want to hear. Okay, so what we thinking? You go 1-0 down. We thinking?
Yeah, 1-0 down. I think
Nunez
Diaz,
ain't playing.
I think Diaz will score.
Diaz, he's good. That Diaz, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I think he's going to score. I think then
The king. It's got to be.
no, I think it's going to be Sancho. He'll get a goal just before half time to make it 1-1, and then an 89th minute winner from Mr. CR37 himself.
Right, talking Ronaldo, right? Everyone kept going shoo to me, and I was going, "What the fuck is that?" And they were like, "It's just shoo," and I was like, "Right now, like, I just don't want to speak to you right now. Well, what is that?" And it's what Ronaldo does, and I'm like, "Yeah, but what does it mean?" It's like shoo, and I'm like, I still can't get my head around it. So is that the noise that he makes when he sue?
Yeah.
So where do you think that came from?
I don't know, because he only started doing it at Madrid. It just randomly appeared. He didn't do it when he first joined United. He didn't do it at Sporting. He didn't do it when he first joined Madrid. And then all of a sudden, he just started going, Sue! And I'm like,
How do people hear that? There's like 100,000 people in the stadium, and they're like, "Oh, did you hear him go shoo?"
Well, 90% of the time, it's United fans doing it.
That's it. Oh, right. So it's the United fans. And,
Yeah.
Still doesn't explain it. Is it the noise when he does the action? I don't know. I will never understand it. Silver one, big Tony Fox. How you doing, mate? Evening, guys. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem, mate. Don't worry. We're still rolling. Ian Botham in the house. Apparently, I look like Ian Botham now. What do we think, boys?
Oh, you actually do, man. That's such a good shout. You know that.
Yeah, no. Beefy.
You really do.
Is that his
You
nickname,
really do,
Beefy?
man. That's so good. That's spot on. Beefy.
I love him. I love Beefy. So
Yeah, he's a big pothead as well. You know that.
yeah, well, I don't do that anymore. But
I'm not saying you do, but he does.
I used to. That's why we love him. If only Cole believed in what he was saying. There we go. Well, I guess, Tony, we kind of convinced him. We kind of said, Look, mate, you've got to be positive. Are you doing a watch along, Colm?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm going to watch
no.
along.
I did a watch along for Man United Agenda, #1 FTV Sports channel. I was like, yeah, no, we're going to come in. You know, it was at United. I said, oh, we're going to win this. And it was the worst day of my life. Having 6 or 7 Man United fans just laughing at me when Man United scored a winner. Nothing like putting yourself out there to get, you know, struck down. But don't worry, Colm, you're going to win last minute winner. Shoo! Shoo!
I hope we do, because I think that one of my friends who is a Liverpool fan is coming on and doing it with me. So I really hope and pray that we win. Because if I don't, that's all you're going to hear throughout it all.
You heard it here first, guys. Check it out. FTV Sports. Colm will be live. See if his predictions are right. Like, subscribe, FTV Sports. Hit that bell, ding ding, to get notifications for it. All right, let's go through all the other boring fixtures of the weekend. We'll start with you, Matthew. Spurs, Wolves. Do you like Spurs?
Not really.
No, I
You'd
fucking
be
hate
pleased
them.
to know. No, like look, they're a good side. I like Conte.
No, don't say that.
No, they are though. I mean, I'm only saying that because Richarlison's gone there. Like we're like I don't know, we're like kind of.
I never liked him anyway, and then he went to
Oh, well,
Spurs.
yeah.
I hate him even
What can I
more.
say, man? No, like I think if you're looking at that game, it'd be a good game anyway. I reckon. Spurs legend though, I have to say. Sorry, man. I like them, man. I think they're a decent team, to be fair.
Why are you saying this? Your best player's just gone there. He sits on the bench.
Exactly. Well, exactly. Yeah. If your best player goes to a team, you gotta go there. You can't say this. I can't say anything, man. Glass houses. What can I say?
No, you can't. But hey, this is what we like, you know, because
Confidence is an all-time low.
it's all being recorded, so it's fine. We can clip it
Yeah.
up. Have that. Okay, so you're saying Spurs will edge it 2-1 or 1-0 or
2-0.
2-0? Richarlison off the mark.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. Yeah, I think he'll play and I think he'll score. Yeah.
Right, there we go. You heard it here first. Get those bets on. Ding ding. Colm, what we're thinking? Spurs, Wolves.
It's got to be a Spurs win. Wolves are firing blanks, aren't they? Let's face it. I reckon it's going to be about a 3-0 win.
Oof, a real pasting.
Yeah. I can see Kulusevski scoring a couple.
Kulusevski. I put him in my dream team.
He's a baller.
Absolutely nothing. He's
No,
one of those players. He's not going to turn up in the big games, but in the against Wolves, he'll probably do one. So what you think? 3-0 and Kulusevski brace.
Yep.
Richarlison off the mark.
No.
No.
No. He's. I don't like him at all.
I hate
I
him
think-
as a scumbag. Total
Yeah.
scumbag. Well,
I
anyone
mean-
is plays Spurs.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm a United fan, but I actually got into a very heated argument with a Spurs fan the other day, and I was backing up an Arsenal fan, and he was
Love
turning
that,
around.
Colm, that's
saying,
why you're on the show, bro.
But the thing is, he turned around and called Arsenal a small club and Spurs a big club. I was like, since when?
Yeah, that's beyond that one, man.
This is
That's too much.
Spurs fans through and through. This is just their mentality, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not bothered about it. Actually, Tony says he'd rather United win. To be fair, there we go.
So
I like that. Hazel Cotton, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. You know, all right, Hazel, all right. She's in the other room, love it. What's with the tash? Honestly, I walked in the room with the tash, and Hazel saw it, and she went, "What the fuck is that on your face?" And then I knew I needed to keep it because, yeah, she loved it so much. Tony's going 5-1 Wolves. No Conte on the touchline. Oh, we forgot about that. Well, I'm gonna keep my sensible hat on. I'm gonna go with a draw. I'm gonna go with 1-1. I'm gonna go with 1-1 on that one. I think Wolves just might be able to sneak it, but we'll see. Who gives a shit anyway? So Spurs. Palace Villa. What are we thinking? We'll start with you first, Carl. Palace Villa.
I don't know why, but this has got 0-0 draw written all over it.
0-0, eh? But Palace, not bad team. Not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad, but Villa aren't bad either. I
don't know. I think Villa are I don't know, maybe a week.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those games where I just look at and it's like I would rather go watch paint dry, or you know, I've got the internet access and
We're
I've
gonna
got
clip that when it's gonna be like a 4-4 thriller.
probably yeah. But now I can watch paint dry. That'll be as entertaining. Or I've got I ain't got child restriction on my internet, so there's many better things I can do than watch probably what's gonna be a boring game.
Do you think there is actually a video on YouTube of paint drying? I bet there is. I bet someone has
If
done a
there
video
isn't,
of paint drying.
If there isn't,
Well,
FTB is going to premiere it.
Mate, and we've got the copyright on that shit, all right? We've got the copyright on that shit. All right, so you're going for 0-0. That's an easy one, like that one. By the way, I'm going to keep all of these, and I'm going to put them into my accumulator. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do a Matthew accumulator, accumulator. I can't even fucking say it right. And we'll see how we go, and we'll see who wins. Maybe I'll win some money. Matthew, what we think? What we saying? Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. They just turned you over, Villa.
I can't look beyond Palace, man. Palace is a good team. Like they almost I think they gave Liverpool a game at Anfield the other day, which is no easy task. And Villa, for some reason, everyone thinks Villa are great, but they're very average. Like they're just not good. Like everyone, it's like Lampard and Gerrard get compared all the time, and everyone seems to think Gerrard's a great manager and Lampard's terrible. But if you look at the records, they're basically on a par. So I think I can't look beyond Palace, man. And I like the team.
What are we saying? 2-0 Palace or?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win. Yeah, Palace, easy.
2-0 easy.
Mm.
I am going to edge towards a Palace win as well. And Tony said 2-1 Palace. I think that's probably what I'll go for as well. I think Palace at home are a different beast. When we played them first game of the season, everyone was like, oh, it's just going to be Arsenal. It's just going to lose to them. We just brushed them aside 2-0. So see you later, mate. Don't fucking need that. Guys, I've got to be confident right now because it could all change. We've all seen all or nothing, and we've all seen how that ended up. But 2-1's a good shout. Well done, Tone. Fulham Brentford. Let's have a quick fire one on this. Let's just
That's a derby, isn't it? That's a derby, essentially.
Derby of
like
two.
A bit of a West
teams,
London
yes.
derby.
All right, Matthew, what you thinking? Fulham Brentford. Quick fire.
Brentford.
You going Brentford? What?
Brentford, man.
Brentford.
Mate, I think they're going high. Just demolished. No offense, Colin. Just demolished. For Man United, a new one. I like. They're a good team, and I think as well. I was reading about them the other day, and they have this Moneyball system. I think their chairman is was Billy Bean or something, and they have this Moneyball system. I think they're a great side, man.
I do like that.
Yeah,
we do like to talk about films on this show. Moneyball.
I know you do.
I know it's a good film because I made my wife watch it, and even she liked it. I think it's probably because Brad Pitt was in it.
But their chairman is like a student or knows Billy Bean, and he implemented that system at Brentford or something like that. And their team's just if you look at their team and their signings, they're all just great players. I don't know. If you told me I was signing Tony tomorrow, but I'd be game for that.
Well, he's no Rondon. So what's the score going to be then? I think it's going to be demolishing.
I don't think it's going to be demolishing, but I think you're talking in the realms of a 2-1. Brentford. Yeah.
2-1 Brentford.
So,
FYI, I applied for a job this week at Brentford FC, managing the training ground. Yes.
I thought you were going to say manager. I'm doing that. That's taken me.
One of my main quotes on the show is, I don't do research, so I don't know if I would fare as a football manager very well. Why didn't you prepare for this? Bruv, I don't do fucking research. There we go. All right, Colin, what we saying? Brentford, Fulham, what are you thinking?
Just because I want to see loads of goals on match at day, I'm going for a 4-3 victory to Brentford.
4-3.
Love
4-3.
that.
I actually think this has got a draw written all over it. I'm going to go 2-2. 2-2. And Toad's going, West Ham derby. Goals. 3-2 Fulham. He's gone with Fulham. Could be. It's going to be. I think that'll be a good game, actually. I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, on to. Oh god, this is going to be a boring game, isn't it? Leicester Southampton. It's just got boring written all over it. Carl, what are you thinking?
2-1 Southampton.
You think Southampton? Have Southampton won this season yet?
I don't know, actually. I couldn't tell you. But
I heard a surprise guy on the podcast. Listen to a lot of podcasts. That's where I get my knowledge from, football knowledge. And he was like, surprise package of the season, Southampton. And I was like, what's this guy been smoking? So you think Southampton's going to nick it 2-1?
yeah, I reckon 2-1. They're both as bad as each other, but I mean, there's something wrong at Leicester. There's something really wrong at Leicester.
Rotten for the core. You can fight for the Night's Watch, or you can be a bastard all your life. Sorry, we were talking about Game of Thrones before you came on, Matthew. So that comment
Never seen
stuck
it.
in my head.
What can I say? Never seen it.
You've never seen Game of Thrones.
Nah, man. I'm one of them people
Unfortunately,
that.
Matthew's got to go right now. We're gonna best program ever until the last episode. We discount that. We discussed that anyway.
Just watch half of it.
So, what do you think, Leicester, Southampton?
Nah, man. Like Colin said, I think there's something weird going on at Leicester. Like, I think
No
signed anyone.
signings.
No, they haven't
No
signed
signings.
anyone. Like that's just like, you know, when you look at the likes of Forest who are just signing like everybody. Surely they'd be in for someone. You know what I mean? They're not. It doesn't seem to be in for anyone. I've not heard any links, rumors, nothing like that. So I think they could be on for relegation battle this season, easy. And I think they
That's
get
the
turned over.
relegation, man.
But no, I mean, they're saying it with Southampton. This is an early relegation battle because I think both of the teams will be in and around come Christmas time. So I do think Southampton will. I'd say actually 0-0. It's got 0-0.
I love this because Tony's kind of getting involved. Tony's like,
Yeah, look,
we've
I mean,
kind of got his.
he's totally
I'm
right
actually
there.
looking forward to his predictions as well, Tony. So you're going with a 0-0 as well.
Yeah, it's just
There's gonna be one goal in it, isn't there?
you're talking about paint drying. Like
Yeah.
this
get
is
the
it,
video.
man. This
Stop.
is literal the equivalent of paint drying. Like put it this way.
I think we should stop talking about it because someone might take our idea. There's 3 people watching right now.
No, they can't. Pattern pending.
Yeah.
Hayes out. Get the paint out. Yeah.
That's Bagsy. With Bagsy, and then
Yeah, pattern pending. That's what you got to
Yeah.
say. Pattern pending.
Bagsy. So here's a little accumulator, a little thing that I'm probably going to go for an extra accumulator. I'm going to go with a draw for Spurs, Wolves. I'm going to go with a draw for what? Did I say Fulham Brentford draw? Or no? I can't even remember now. I'm definitely going for a draw. Leicester Southampton. I don't even know if I predicted Everton. Did we even do Everton? Did we do Everton?
just sticking down for the loss, man. Like that's what it is.
Calm, Everton. Do you think they can get the win?
1-0 Forest. Messi Lingard.
Okay.
Do you know, like, I tell you, do you know what it is? I've got this nailed on actually. I tell you, like we were trying to sign Morgan Gibbs White, and they obviously signed him today, and it came out today.
Well,
that
you made a signing.
No, we didn't. They did. Of course
Oh.
they did. That's just what Forest do. They just sign people. That's what they do. That's what they're there for. So
Sign
they
people.
signed Morgan Gibbs White 42 mil earlier today, but we tried to hijack the deal. If he plays tomorrow, he's going to score the winner. That would just be so Everton. Like it's going to happen. If he plays tomorrow,
Always the way. Always the way.
going to happen.
I think Everton are going to win 1-0. By the way, Rondon goal. And you obviously think you said you were going to win, didn't you?
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1,
But I
2-1,
think it wouldn't surprise me if we did get turned over like before.
All
You gotta
right,
keep the faith.
all right. Moving on. Now we're on to the box office game of the weekend. Okay, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. I'm going to start with this being a Gooner, season ticket holder. I think we're going to absolutely smash them. I think it's going to be like 4-0. Jesus is going to get a brace. I think Martinelli, and I want Odegaard to get a goal as well. Saka might be in there. Just a little comment here. Where's Bovril's bits? Don't you worry, Bovril's bits coming straight after this. She's only watching for Bovril's bits. It is the best bit though. Don't worry, you're going to have to wait. Cole, what are you thinking? Bournemouth Arsenal.
5-1 Arsenal.
Right, we're just going to steam through these now. Bournemouth Arsenal, Matthew.
I'll go along with that, man. I like your 4-0. And I think
Okay.
Jesus is absolutely flying. Baller. Two goals. Easy. And then
Nice.
4-0.
Okay, moving on to Sunday. Leeds Chelsea. Matthew, what do you think?
Chelsea. Yeah, I just can't look beyond them. Just
Score?
2-0 Chelsea.
Cole?
Yeah, 2-0 Chelsea.
I draw again. I love a draw. 1-1. Because it's at Leeds. I'll probably get that one wrong, but who cares? West Ham Brighton. Cole, what are you thinking?
Brighton 2-1.
Brighton. Wow. Another loss for West Ham. Matthew?
Yeah, I go along with that. Again, another team like Brighton. I'm going to 2-1 win.
I think it's going to be another draw. 0-0. That's got draw written all over
You
it.
fucking love draws, man.
I love draws. You know why?
Yeah.
The odds are so high. I'm like, draw. Oh, 120 quid. Never comes in. Although I nearly got one the other time. Newcastle, Man City. Matthew?
Do you know what? I hate Newcastle. Man. Like, so, Man City. I mean, of course they're going to win, but Man City, I hope they smash them. Don't Newcastle.
I mean, I'm not a Man City fan, so
No.
to anyone watching.
I don't like the what's it
Score.
called? I
Scott?
think 4-0. See.
4-0. Cole?
Mhm.
I hate Man City, but Man City.
What's the score?
It's probably going to be about 4 or 5-0. So yeah, I'll say 4-0.
How many goals Haaland going to get?
None.
None.
He's going to get 1 assist.
Two, Matthew. I think I'm going to Haaland hat-trick. I'm going to go 4-0 as well.
That's fine. He's in my fantasy team.
Yeah, he's in my fantasy as well. There's nothing worse than fantasy when you're going after players that you really don't like. So, Colm, you said that Man United are going to win 2-1. Liverpool, Matthew, what are you thinking? Man United, Liverpool.
Sorry,
You
Colm.
can't go for Liverpool, surely.
We've got
Look.
Casemiro.
The heart says United, but the head says Liverpool. So what can I say, man?
What's
And
the
where is
score?
it? Is it Old Trafford or Anfield?
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford.
I was going to say okay. Well, I was going to say they'd have a chance, but last time they were at Old Trafford, they absolutely smashed. Smashes. What can I say, man? Like, but you know what though? I think draw. To be fair, they haven't
Draw. I like a draw.
No, they haven't. I know you do. They haven't started well though. Liverpool haven't. They haven't really hit the. What's the word? They haven't started well at all.
No,
Do you know what I mean? So I think
they're pretty shit.
this could be the one that turns it all around.
Is it Mane? Is it that Mane's gone? It's like the piece of the jigsaw that's just not there.
Nah, man, not really. I just think.
No, he was
What
good.
can I say? He's brilliant,
To Tony, I like what he's been spoken. He's going 1-0 Newcastle, Man City. I'm all for the shot. It's because us Arsenal fans have got some crazy notion that we might actually. No, let's not even say it. It's never going to happen. But I do like that. And Arsenal
were you
go
gonna say?
top six.
What were you going to say? I'm going to write that down somewhere.
All Arsenal fans
I'll clip it.
have got some kind of notion that we might actually challenge. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But it's nice to dream. It's nice to dream. Okay. And now, but we've done our predictions. Honestly, I'm going to have to rewatch the whole thing back because I can't remember any of them, especially mine. But, you know, I lined up 5 Pierce on the side and they're nearly gone. You get the bottles, they just go so quickly. But that's what I say a good podcast is all about. Hey Carl, show them your Lord of the Rings. Your Night's Watch. This is good. It's got a bit of a. There we go. Where is it? There we go. The Night's Watch. There we go. Game of Thrones. No, he's never seen it.
What's that?
That's the oath. That's the oath on the side of the Night's Watch.
Oh, was that like a cup?
It's a tankard.
It looked
good.
like John Paul Gaultier.
Yeah.
I'm an
yeah.
Irishman.
I couldn't see the
It's
what's
all
it called,
about.
the handle. I thought it was John Paul Gaultier.
Oh, really? It's all about
You know
John
the
Paul
team? Lemaire. Whoa,
Gaultier.
lovely.
I've got John Paul Gaultier, actually. You know, every real man does. All right. So, on to the best part. Bovril's bits. Carl, I'm going to start with you because this kind of matches your background. Last week, we did a bit on really shit kits. And this one wasn't out at the time. So, boom! What's all that about, Carl?
Look, I'm going to steal something somebody that I know has said to me. That kit right there is when you've got kick-off at 3 o'clock, but you got to work on A1 at 6:30. That's what that kit is.
That is, it is. I mean, if you were wearing that kit, you would definitely know you're not going to get hit by a car or a lorry.
I
On the
mean,
A1.
if you were wearing that kit, I think you've got quite a lot of space around you. I mean, that kit's brighter than my future.
Do you remember Brighton? That's genius. That is genius. Here we go. Hazel's actually getting into this one. She's a fashion designer. The design in that kit is diabolical. You heard it here, Hazel. Even Hazel, the fashion designer, doesn't like it. Do you remember the time when Fergie went out? He went out in that grey kit, and he got him to. Did you get him to change it at half time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do
he
you
did.
think that could be anything to do with your 4-0 beating at Brentford?
Nope. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. No. I've actually got that grey kit somewhere.
I thought you were going to say I've got that kit.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Like, Cole.
Not because of the colour. That's for a completely different reason why I've not bothered buying the kit. You'll have seen it all over Twitter. But no, I've got the grey kit. It can't be the same. I can't let him use this luminous green kit as an excuse.
I don't know, but it does look like the times that when
Do you-
you've been really that ill and
You know
just
what-
puking
what-
up bile and it's like that. Looks
Do you know what Adidas call that kit? The colour.
Adidas. I love the way you say it. Adidas.
And whatever. It's a scouse rate. Adidas.
Adidas.
Is a scouse rate. Nike. Anyway, they call this kit, and I've got this. This is a quote from Adidas. This is
Adidas.
solar slime.
Soulless slime.
Solar
mean-
slime.
So you know what?
Oh, solar. I thought you said
Solar
soulless.
slime. I don't know what.
So you know-
It's definitely slime. Not sure what solar, but like whatever.
So the thing when they created this kit then must be
Ghostbusters.
they were high on watching Ghostbusters, and they thought that'd be a great kit.
I mean, like we've had our resident fashion designer on, who has said the design in that kit is diabolical. So maybe Man United should pay Hazel to design the new kit. Who knows? But I mean, I've got to be honest. That is a disgusting kit. And I just wanted to bring it in because we missed it on last week's show. So, right. This was a big moment in my life. I don't want to cry. Okay, I'm not going to cry. Right. So I've been watching All or Nothing, Arsenal, and I've been like, oh, but we need to sit over. We sit over there. Oh no, I'm not in there. I'm not in there. And then on the 6th episode, this happened. Right. Do you see that green arm there? It's kind of hugging. Yes. Well, that's me. That's my brother in there, and that's Michael. So we made it on to All or Nothing. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see my face. Then cut to the next shot when I am just hugging this random person. That's me in the green jacket, hugging this random person. My dad said, "That doesn't look like you." I was like, "Dad, I'm the one in the green jacket."
I can see the
but-
hair big time.
I made it. I mean, I didn't get my face on there, but I made it.
Why aren't
It's
you on the
brilliant.
X-ray? Oliver Cotton. So,
You know what? I was thinking the same thing.
Unbelievable.
I woke
Yeah.
Hazel up. She was asleep. I was like, Hazel. She was like, oh, what? She was like, we made All or Nothing. I sent it to my brother, and he was like, yeah, I saw you hugging that random. And I was like, did you not see the other picture? He was like, no. I was like, you're in it. But it was a big moment in my life. Even if you didn't get to see my face, people might say, "Well, how did you know it's you?" It was me. Okay, I've got and if people want proof, I'll bring the jacket out. I'll wear the jacket, and we can recreate the.
yeah, man, you should wear that. You've ever seen Easter's East? And a kid just wear that jacket. You just wear that jacket the whole time. And
I'm
you'd be like, yeah,
pretty
you might
sure.
recognize me. You might recognize me. I was on All or Nothing. You know.
And they'll be
me.
like, "No, I'm not seeing the face," and then I can just turn around and go,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I'll
do
do
you
it.
recognise me?"
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
That was good. That was the
Yeah.
highlight of my week. Cole, you do believe me, yeah? You don't think I'm lying?
No, I've watched the All or Nothing thing. I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
Good lad. You know I wouldn't make that up, Cole. I'm a stand-up solid guy.
Yeah. Completely stand up and completely solid. I agree. I agree.
Actually, I do admit I was at the Man United kit launch, and this was me in the new Man United kit.
He looks so unimpressed.
where's the
He's just like
East?
he looks like someone's farted in a lift. Like, and he's just like, oh my god, I'm on the ninth floor. Some
Trust me,
guy
give-
farted on floor
Give
one.
me a week with that photo. Give me a week with that photo, and I can turn that into a million memes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where the money's at, Colm. That's where the money's at. Okay. What I do is throughout the weekend I watch as much football as I can, and then I just take out the things that I just think are total bollocks. I'm going to say you a sentence now. Oh, it's a few words. I'm going to start with you, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Corridor of uncertainty. What it really pisses me off, that phrase. I don't like it, and I wish the person who came up with it would just fuck off.
Okay.
What do you think?
He
likes it.
Hello, look, it just sounds like Everton Football Club, to be honest. Like, is that, like, I don't know if this is a thing where I apply Everton to that, but yeah, man, we are in the corridor of uncertainty. I think it's
No,
spot
but
on.
I think the corridor of uncertainty is like you put the ball in there, and it's in
Okay.
that corridor of uncertainty. You don't know
Oh,
what to
you
do
mean
with
like
it.
you mean like when it's like a kind of a
Yeah.
scramble in the box kind of thing?
I don't know. This is Bovril's bits, and it was just something that really upset me, and it really pisses me off. Does it piss you off?
I love it. I think it's a great match. I think it's fabulous commentary.
He's
Great
living
fun.
life in the corridor of
Yeah, man.
uncertainty. What about you, Colm? What do you think about the corridor of uncertainty?
I've got an English degree, so I love all that shit.
Very
Like,
good. You got an English degree.
yeah.
I didn't even know you
2-2.
had a degree.
2-2.
You got better than mine. I got a third.
It's both sides. Love it.
Colm, what do you think? Corridor of uncertainty.
I don't like it. This sounds
Good,
like a
Colm.
Jamie.
You know
This
what,
sounds
Colm?
like a Jamie Carragher quote.
You're on the show every week, man. I fucking love you. All
Honestly,
right, sorry.
this sounds like a Jamie Carragher quote. I can hear him say it now. It's like a corridor of uncertainty. You know, it's about the structure. It's about the players. It's about the corridor of uncertainty.
It's about putting it into that corridor. I can't do it. I'm really sorry. I can't. Just do it, Matthew. Do. It's about putting it into that corridor of uncertainty.
It's about putting it into that corridor of uncertainty.
See, it is. It's 100% a Jamie Carragher thing to say.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it came to life when you said it, Matthew. I'm glad you agree with me on that, because I thought it might be one of those ones where you went, no, I dig it. I mean, it explains the play very well. Now, just say they put the ball into a dangerous area. Corridor of uncertainty. This is not Harry Potter here, but we do like Game of Thrones. Right, it's 38 degrees. It's 38 degrees, right, in London on Sunday, and Kai Havertz has got a long sleeve top on. What's all that about? I mean, Cole, what do you think?
It's just Nesh, you know.
But I mean, is it for the look? Because it was fucking hot.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've seen a lot. Obviously, I watch a lot of football, and there's a lot of players wearing long sleeves in 30 odd degrees heat. It's like, why? If I did that in Sunday League football, within 5 minutes I'd be knackered, sweating, and I'd be like, okay, right, give me some scissors or give me a short sleeve shirt.
No, but the thing is, you wouldn't go to the kit man, long sleeve, short sleeve today. It'd be like 38 degrees. I'll go with the long sleeve. The question is, Matthew, have you ever bought a long sleeve shirt?
Once. And do you know what happened to me? Do you know what happened to me? It was an Everton top, right? And I got drunk and fell asleep in it. And then I got all sweaty and woke up with a massive rash and never bought one again.
And that was the end. Carl,
Awful.
have you ever bought a long sleeve?
I'm kind of like, okay, you know, I've got a loophole because I'm a goalkeeper, so I wear long sleeve.
But no one buys goalkeeper shirts. No.
Goalkeeper shirts belter. Like some goalkeeper shirts are quality.
I mean, the last time I bought a goalkeeper shirt, I was about 10 years old.
Same.
But goalkeeper shirts are never as good as the players' shirts, are they?
The Everton one. Did you see the Everton one a couple of years ago when it was like black and gold? and it was like, do you know, the Arctic Monkeys
Black and
album,
gold.
AM? No, AM, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that little kind of like, what's that word? The
Arctic Monkeys.
no, like what's that thing called with the little squiggle? It's like when sound thing.
Yeah.
You know what I
What's
mean?
the
It had
sound
like
wave?
that all
Sound
over it,
waves.
like
Yeah.
a sound wave, yeah, all over it. Black and
I
gold,
mean,
man.
I'll tell you what's a
And
really
it's sold
bad
out.
kit. Talking
Great
of
kit.
goalkeeper's kit is Pickford's kit on Match of the Day was purely disgusting. It actually reminded me a bit of this. It
That's
definitely
based off
had.
a '90s one though. It's based
Yeah,
off a '90s one, which is
it's
equally as ugly.
it's not good.
But it's so
It's not
bad, it's good.
Okay, next, a bit more English. We're going into the English side of things, yeah. Needle. Carragher's there. It's got a bit of needle in there. First of all, Matthew, right, where the fuck did this phrase come from needle?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about there, man. Maybe I've been
It's
out
the
of the club
phrase.
too long.
It's the phrase basically like when there's a bit of beef. I call it beef. They in football they call it's a bit of needle. It's a bit. You've not heard that? You've not heard the
Nah,
needle?
man, that's the first one on me.
It was
Like, what the fuck is that even mean?
just thinking about heroin addicts. Cole, needle. You heard that?
Nope.
Right, listen out for it, mate. It will come back. I knew one of them wasn't going to hit. Don't worry. Move on to the next one. Okay. This one was quite good. Shit. I now can't remember the player that this was attributed to. They kept calling him Special K. Special K. And in my notes, I've got Special K. Did they know that means ketamine? They kept calling him Special K, and I'm just thinking, mate, what are you talking about ketamine all the time? But now I
How
can't
do you
remember.
know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Mate, I'm a wise man. I know about a lot of needle and a lot of Special K. The problem is, I can't remember the fucking player. I think it was in the Tottenham and Chelsea. Oh, Coda Barley. There we go. Nice one, Cole. I mean, is that a cool phrase, a term? Do they not have do they not know that ketamine's called that? I don't know. Another bad one. Another bad one.
No.
Oh, something else, wasn't it?
I'm a doorman. Well, you know, I'm a doorman. That's my job. So I understand the phrase "Special K" as being ketamine.
Hey, Cole, but I always find this funny, right? So if a guy like me came up to your club, what would you think? Would you skip me straight out?
I know something about you.
No. No, I'm a nice doorman. You know,
I
let you go in, and then if you fuck about while you're inside, then I throw you out.
Nice. Well, I just like to get inside first, and then.
I remember my stag do.
I didn't get kicked out of anywhere on the stag.
You did.
Did I?
You got kicked out of Weatherspoons. Do you remember?
Oh no, I didn't get kicked out.
No, they asked you to leave because you're being too noisy.
Was that on the last day or the second?
No, that was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, you know, if you can't get kicked out at Weatherspoons at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know you're doing something wrong.
Look, mate, rock and roll ain't dead. What can I say?
No, never. Jesus, I didn't even remember that. Anyone watch Match of the Day? Shearer's joke. Did everyone see Shearer's joke?
Which one?
He said, I think there was a player called Nana, and he said, and he went, "What's my name?" And it was like,
that one. He's Everton player. Oh, nah. Everywhere, man. There's like that. There's a new chant. Yeah.
Just stop
everywhere.
It.
It's everywhere, man.
Shearer, mate, Ian writes in there for doing jokes. You keep it that. Right. I'm going to go quick because we've not got a lot of time left. I did like the point when Redknapp went to Neville. No, he didn't say no. He's Southern, and he's like, look at me when you're speaking to me. Look at me when you're speaking to me. And then Tuchel did the same thing. How did we get 2 look at me's in one weekend? Anyone know?
Clickbait, bro.
Anyone know the film? Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Yeah, I was thinking that, you know. I knew it.
Look at me. I am the captain now. Hair pulling, what do we think? Should it be allowed?
No.
Although someone made a good point on a podcast I was listening to, is that actually the ball had already gone out for a corner, so technically it could have been a red card and he could have got sent off, but the corner would have stood. And my last one is, why do players run and grab the ball out of the net and run it back to the line? Do they not know that the referee stops the watch there? So what you could do is you could just go casually in there, pick it up, and go, all right, boys, we've got a goal back now. We're not going to run it back to the centre circle. We're just going to take our time. We're going to refocus our minds.
Who
What do you
asked
think
you
about
that?
Huh?
Who asked you that question?
No one else. That's what I got from someone running into the net and going
Oh,
through that.
I thought someone asked you that.
No one asked me. These are all just my my crazy thoughts on football.
It's emotion, isn't it? That's what it is. It's emotion. I mean, come on. Let's face right. If I was actually to go to the game on Monday, which I'm not doing, I'm watching it in the safety of my house. If United scored, it was 1-1, and United scored in the 89th minute, I'd run onto the pitch, grab the ball, put it back into the halfway line, and be shouting, "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!" It's all about.
Yeah.
It's just the passion, the loser heads,
About,
don't
like,
they?
yeah, no, we're going. Yeah, no, we're going. We've got the ball. Let's run. And then then we look like we want to get another goal. I got it. I kind of understand that one. I'm glad we cleared that one up. Okay, well that's the end of Bovril's bits. What did you think of your first Bovril's bits, boys? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, man. I expected something different. To be fair, like I've seen Bovril's bits before, but like
Oh, really?
it wasn't like this.
He's been
But
it before.
yeah, man, great
He's
crack.
been it
Love
before.
Bovril's
Well,
bits.
that is the end of the show. We've got one more comment here. He's hiding a scabby tattoo.
Me?
Oh no, I think she's talking about Ronaldo.
Oh, I've got loads.
I know, but yours look really good and not scabby.
Thanks, man.
But that is the end of the show. Any last parting gestures, Colm?
No, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
And ring the bell, ding ding. Love
Yes,
that, Colm.
keep that notification.
Also, we can catch you on the watch along on Monday on FTV.
You can catch me on the watch along on Monday, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Bloody hell, you busy boy. There we go. Get the watch alongs on. Matthew, any watch alongs this weekend?
I'll be watching Everton tomorrow. Don't know how long we'll have it on for, but still, give it a go. It's the hope that kills you.
Well, thank you both very much for coming on the show. It's been thoroughly entertaining. I've really enjoyed it, and I'd love to have you back on the show. Just remember, if you ever get sad, there's always a football club that you can come to, and that is Arsenal, because we play some good football. Well, we got one more comment here. That was in the regards to the long sleeve comment. She got up. She was worried there, Matthew. She was worried. She was worried. Don't worry, you'll see him at the wedding in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on tonight. That is the end of the show. Like Colm said, please like, subscribe, FTB Sports. Love to all you brothers and sisters. Namaste, and may we have a good weekend. And we'll see you again next week on the Mullet Show, FTB Sports. Bye.